Hello everyone, let's get straight into the video and rank the fruits in King Legacy. Enjoy the show. The spin fruit is likely the least favorable in this King Legacy tier list due to its limited damage-dealing capabilities. Its flight ability is also notably poor. Therefore, I'm placing Spin in the C tier. The Bomb fruit belongs to the Paramecia category and grants users the ability to trigger explosions from any part of their body. In the anime, this fruit is used by Mr. 5, a member of Baroque Works. You can find this fruit available in various ways: discovering it, purchasing it from the black market, or acquiring it through gacha. Consequently, I'm categorizing Bomb into the B tier. The Zoan fruit in question has a limited range and inflicts minimal damage. Regarded as one of the least effective fruits in the game, it holds the title of being the worst among the Zoan fruits. Hence, I'm adding Wolf to the C tier. It shares similarities with the Wolf fruit, but performs slightly better, particularly in PvP scenarios. This leads to Giraffe being in the B tier. It comes with a ranged move, the Gun C move, which helps balance its extensive melee moves. Despite having limited range and lower damage output, this fruit is a decent choice for beginners. Following that, I'm placing Leopard in the A tier. Overall, it's easily obtainable from the shop and is beneficial for grinding. The only drawback is its hindrance in PvP scenarios. Next, I'm positioning Human in the A tier. Gura Nomi is another alias for the spike fruit. This rare Paramecia fruit has significant potential for close-range impact. It's considered an excellent choice for farming monsters and, based on initial testing, seems to be a cost-effective yet unexpectedly potent option for PvP. Consequently, Spike is going into the A tier. Overall, it's a fruit that performs well for grinding. However, it's not recommended for PvP. As a result, Barrier falls in the A tier. A great uncommon fruit as it utilizes only ranged attacks that are easy to execute and offer substantial damage. Overall, it's a good choice for beginners. Thus, Paw is included in the A tier. The Marrow no Ami, or Love Fruit, is a Paramecia-type fruit that allows its user to create projectiles that can turn humans into stone. Boa Hancock, the pirate empress and former sea warlord, uses this fruit in the anime. Therefore, Love is positioned in the S tier. Despite losing its clone move, the Cage no Mi remains a good fruit with high farming potential if used effectively. Its performance in PvP is moderate as the moves are relatively easy to dodge. Hence, Smoke is in the B tier. The String fruit is a Paramecia-type fruit that transforms the consumer into a string-manipulating entity. It can be obtained in the game, bought from the black market, or acquired via gacha. Consequently, I'm putting String into the B tier. The Shadow fruit is a Paramecia-type fruit that grants its user control over shadows, transforming them into a shadowy entity. In the anime, Gecko Moria uses this fruit. It's obtainable in the game, available in the black market, or obtained through gacha, costing 3 gems or $2 million. As a result, Shadow is categorized in the B tier. The Buddha fruit is a rare, scarce fruit that is relatively useful for farming. With this fruit, you can transform into a large yellow Buddha, making attacks easier to land. Thus, Buddha is placed in the C tier. The Gomu no Mai, a rare Zoan type of fruit, grants its user the ability to stretch like elastic. Monkey D. Luffy, the captain of the Straw Hat Pirates and the main character of the anime, possesses and uses this fruit. Therefore, Rubber is listed in the B tier. The Sunasuna no Mi, or Sand fruit, categorized as a Loja devil fruit, enables the user to transform their body into sand. This particular fruit is wielded by the notorious crocodile in the anime. In the game, it can be acquired by purchase from the black market or gained through gacha, costing $1,500,000. Consequently, sand is positioned in the B tier. The Gura Nomi, also known as the Mammoth fruit, is one of the 4 ancient zoan fruits introduced in version 3.0, alongside the Moku Moku no Mi. As an ancient zoan fruit, it possesses the ability to transform the user into a mammoth. In the manga and anime, Jack the Drought is depicted as the possessor of this fruit. Following that, Mammoth is ranked in the A tier. Another rare ancient zoan-type devil fruit, known as the Ryu no Mi, Spinosaurus, grants the user the ability to transform into a Spinosaurus hybrid, or a full Spinosaurus form at their discretion. In the anime, Page 1 is depicted as its consumer. It's one of the 3 dinosaur fruits available in the game. Next, Spinosaurus is placed in the A tier. A devil fruit similar to a zoan, the Allo fruit morphs its consumer into an Allosaurus. It augments the player's health and damage, but restricts the ability to employ Jeppo, Dash, and Soru. Despite its slower light melee attacks compared to others, the benefits it offers overshadow this downside. Consequently, Allosaurus is included in the C tier. This fruit is exceptionally advantageous during raids, as it allows you to avoid attacks from non-sniper NPCs due to your elevation. This gives you a considerable advantage, making it a very potent choice. However, it doesn't grant immunity from sniper attacks. Brocho is considered one of the best devil fruits for the Golden Arena, enabling strategic tactics to line up NPCs and strike them efficiently. As a result, Brachiosaurus is placed in the B tier. Doku Doku no Mai, commonly known as the Venom fruit, is a rare paramecia-type devil fruit that grants its user the ability to expel various deadly venoms. In the anime, Magellan, the Vice Warden of Impel Down, wields this fruit. Acquiring this fruit from the black market or obtaining it through gacha are both possible avenues. Therefore, Venom is rated in the S tier. A suitable fruit for grinding is the Gravity fruit. It boasts a wide area of impact, high damage, and quick refreshes. Though it demands 3 gems, which is a drawback considering the low amount of belly, it remains affordable for most players. Despite its average flight capabilities, its damage output more than makes up for this drawback. Hence, Gravity finds its spot in the S tier. The fruit is a rare paramecia type that grants the user the ability to create a space over which they have absolute control. In the anime manga, Trafalgar D. Waterlog, a member of the Worst Generation, utilizes this fruit. Consequently, Operation is placed in the B tier. This rare Loja-type devil fruit transforms the player's body into darkness, providing substantial benefits and proving to be quite advantageous. As a result, Dark is included in the S tier. The Gura Nomi, also called the Rumble fruit, is an epic Loja-type devil fruit that changes the user into a being of lightning. NL wields this fruit in the anime manga series. This fruit can be found, bought from the black market, or acquired via gacha. Thus, Rumble is positioned in the B tier. The Flame fruit is an outstanding choice, except for its slow movement when striking players. However, this is less of an issue when fighting NPCs. It may not be ideal for beginners due to its gem cost, which is less accessible for low-level players. Therefore, Flame is in the A tier. The Magma fruit is an epic Loja devil fruit that grants the ability to transmute the player into a molten, magma-like form. Akainu, the fleet admiral of the Marines in One Piece, wields this fruit. In the game, It can be acquired through gacha or the black market. Consequently, Magma is placed in the S tier. The light fruit is a Loja-type fruit that alters the user into a being of light by transforming their body. It can be found in the game, bought from the black market, or obtained through gacha. As a result, light is positioned in the S tier. The gas fruit is remarkable due to its flight capability and the attacks it can execute while airborne, making the user harder to target. It's fantastic for Sea King farming thanks to its damage output and flight features. In summary, the gas fruit is highly recommended for those in need of an outstanding uncommon fruit. Thus, gas is ranked in the A tier. Accessible to most players without any gem costs, this fruit delivers moderate damage with quick refreshes, offering the crucial ability to freeze enemies, particularly beneficial for sword users. Therefore, ice is placed in the A tier. The snow fruit is a potent choice for both PvP and grinding. With a wide area of effect and high damage output, it offers valuable teleportation abilities and a versatile X move, making it a great all-around option. Consequently, snow is positioned in the S tier. The Gura Nomi is a Paramecia-type fruit that grants the ability to create tremors. It was once wielded by Edward Newgate, widely recognized as Whitebeard, the captain of the Whitebeard pirates in the anime manga. Following that, Quake is in the S tier. The valuable devil fruit enables users to utilize magnetic properties to damage opponents and defend against incoming attacks. For example, the magnet fruit can wield a high-damage rendering gun, summon 2 massive magnetic arms, create a metal trap around enemies, or launch small bullet-like pieces to haunt opponents by attracting or repelling metal. Next, Magnet is placed in the A tier. The Gura Nomi is a decent fruit due to its auto-aim skill and high damage output. It offers reasonable mobility choices and is excellent for grinding potential. While it demands a bit of aiming skill to use effectively, it excels in stuns, heavy attacks, and more. Consequently, gold is positioned in the S tier. The Soru Nomi is a Paramecia-type devil fruit that bestows the user with the power to interact with and manipulate human souls. This ability enables the user to perform various powerful actions, including extracting souls, granting souls to inanimate objects, and creating homies, living beings formed from inanimate objects infused with souls. As a result, Soul is ranked in the S tier. The Phoenix fruit is a mythical zone-type legendary fruit that transforms its consumer into a phoenix. In the anime and manga, Marco is known for using this devil fruit. This fruit can be acquired through gacha, the black market, or various locations within the game world. Thus, Phoenix finds its place in the A tier. The Dodo fruit is a legendary and unique Paramecia-type fruit that changes its user into mochi, a sticky, dough-like substance. This fruit can be found on the map through gacha, or by purchasing it from the black market. Therefore, dough is in the S tier. The dragon fruit in the game boasts high damage output and possesses the second fastest flight, following the light fruit. When players transform into dragons, they gain powerful dragon attacks and an 80% increase in basic health, but they lose the ability to wield swords or execute combat techniques. Consequently, dragon is positioned in the S tier. That concludes the video. What do you think is the best fruit? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's discuss. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe.